Okay, this is the most fun pedal I've found in a long time. Now, what I'm going to talk about here is just how we get a fake Mellotron sound. I know Electro Harmonix has the Mel 9. I've never played one, and I've heard mixed things. This, personally, is an extremely satisfying Mellotron sound. Now, the reason that I would prefer, personally, a Super Ego Plus over a Freeze is twofold. One, this thing has a filter. Check it out. Oh, let me get some volume. What this means is you can find the frequency that's most pleasing to your ears or to the band mix, and you can adjust it, right? Now the second thing, and let me turn this off so you can hear it a little better. The second thing is that this pedal already sort of modulates your sound on its own, which gives it a more organic feeling. I've been told the Freeze doesn't achieve that to any particular effect. So like here's, let me just take a chord. Hear that? It's very subtle, but it works. Now to get the Mellotron sound, I'm putting just a bit of dirt in here just to kind of make it sound like a dirty tape. And then I'm using the Julia, which is partially a chorus, partially a vibrato. I'm not really huge on either effect, usually, which is why I like the Julia, because you can get sort of in between both of them. But you could probably achieve this sound, honestly, with just a Electro Harmonix Freeze and a cheap chorus pedal or vibrato pedal. And then, you know, I've got a bit of reverb on the end too, just because it's a nice sound. But the only thing you really have to keep in mind, now I put on a bigger button here to try to make it easier to do all the changes, but you sort of have to think an eighth note ahead. What I mean by that is, what you're doing is you're playing something on the guitar, and then your foot is capturing it. So there's this relationship where your foot is playing where you want the chord change to happen, and your hand is playing like a half a second before. So it's like da boom, da boom, da boom, da boom, right? There's sort of a and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4 feel, which is a little bit confusing at first, but the more you practice with it, the more it starts to become second nature. And you can play faster on this. I'll give Strawberry Fields a shot, but it's not often easy. The good news is when a note glitches on here, which is just when you freeze it maybe too fast and you catch some string noise, it's still a passable sound. So, I actually was able to make that work that time. So, you know, yes, there's a bit of a clicky noise, but honestly, if you're playing with a full band, they're miking your cabinet, they're not miking your pedal board, right? So, I think it's a really fun sound. You know, it works great for intros. It's nice if you want sustain. The other cool thing about this pedal is you can bring your dry signal in, actually. And then you can play over those chords if you so desire. Oh, you can hear it there. There's a glitch. Right? So you just reset. You hit the chord one more time, and then you've got it. So it's a really fun pedal. I think I'm going to get a lot of uses out of this, and I just wanted to share this and put it out on the internet, both the pedal combinations I'm using and sort of the idea behind it. One more thing that is, I think, essential. When I am playing chords, I am using my fingers, and I am grabbing the chord as much as I can. I'm grabbing all the notes at the same time, mimicking the way that you would actually play chords on a piano, right? When you're playing on a piano, you're usually not arpeggiating every chord. And when you think about it, even though it's fast and almost imperceptible, when you're playing with a pick, you're still arpeggiating a chord. You're still hitting each note one at a time, just pretty fast. Now that can lead to a lot of noise that you don't want from this thing. So I play with my fingers, and the most Mellotron-y sounds come from just playing 3 notes at a time, you know? So these 3 fingers or these 3 or something. But it's a really fun time. So yeah, just wanted to put that out there. It's a cool sound. You know, if you get your hands on one of these, I highly recommend it. This is called a barefoot button. I got one on here too, as you can see. But yeah, it's just sort of a fun way to play music. One I really like to do is like God Only Knows. The Beach Boys song. Oh, and that's the other nice thing, is the signal slowly fades as you let go. So yeah, hope that was entertaining, informative. Get out there and try it yourself. Highly recommend.